hour, and today we're doing mindful hydration. And these are my two guests. Here's Jaylene, and this is Fei Fei. So
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to guide you through a mindful hydration practice. Okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and just take a sip like you normally do with your beverage. So we're going to take 3 sips 3 different ways. Okay? So this is your normal sip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next sip, you're going to take a deep breath. And then you're going to look at your beverage and then take a sip and let it sit in your mouth for a little bit while you notice your gum, your teeth. And as you slowly swallow, notice how it's passing through your esophagus and entering your stomach. So that's sip number 2.
Okay.
Okay? So on the third sip, you look at your beverage, take a deep breath, and you set an intention. Like, what would you like this sip to do for you? It can be just, hydrate your body, or make you feel better, or release some pain, anything. It's your intention. So be creative, have fun. Okay? And then let it sit in your mouth. Again, notice your oral cavity. How does it feel? And then notice how it's going through your esophagus. And then notice if there's any communication from, your body, your mind, as it enter your stomach.
Okay.
Right? So, okay. Would you like to share any of your experience between the 3 sips?
First of all, I think I really appreciate your instruction on the three different sips. The first one is what I do usually. I don't usually pay attention. It's more on an autopilot kind of situation where I would have my water next at the desk and I would sip from time to time, but really not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So the second sip is intentional. I actually took a look at the bottle and look at this, what brand and what kind of drinking water I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a kind of a knowledge prior to drinking the water and know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And also obviously taking it slowly and feeling it in my mouth and feeling it going down. Actually, I noticed the path of the water, like I never really paid attention to. I actually
That's cool.
noticed it, like going down, and I wouldn't see my stomach, but I can feel it passing down the throat or esophagus.
Mm-hmm.
The very last sip, that added intention part.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at the water and I saw, refresh, and I thought, oh, that's my intention. This is a sip of refreshing and hydration. Whatever is it doing to me, I know it's doing good to my body. Whether I know it or not, or notice or not. So that's a kind of a added layer to the second step. The experience in the mouth and the traveling that I noticed are the same, but the intention just added. Just give it, I would say, made the experience a lot more fuller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good share.
Yeah, thank you. And how about you, Fei Fei?
So for me, the 3 steps, it was a little bit different, all from each other, right? The first one, like you mentioned, it was just how I normally drink water. You don't pay attention to it, you don't take a deep breath, you just chug it and then go about do your other activities, right? Kind of consuming it as fast as possible, as You know, it's just whenever it's available, you just drink it. The second one, I feel more relaxed because we did take a deep breath, right? So that made me feel more relaxed, and then I didn't swallow the water right away, right? You kind of instructed us to, you know, sip on it and let it fill your teeth, your gum, right? So it was just sitting in my mouth for you know, for a period of time, and then I slowly swallowed it. So that made me feel less thirsty, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel me less thirsty. Usually, you know, when you drink water, you just gulp, gulp, gulp. You drink a whole glass of it if you're thirsty. But this one, it made me more fulfilled just after the second sip.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's watering my mouth a little bit more, so that's probably why I feel less thirsty.
Oh.
And then the third one is very similar to the third step is very similar to the second step. Right, but you did add it to the intention part. So my intention was, you know, to make me fulfilled, make me less thirsty. So, and then I took a deep breath as well, and then I let it sit in my mouth, and then I slowly swallowed it. So that very similar to my second step process, and it made me less thirsty. And I enjoyed it, drinking the water more than my first step. You kind of, it's even though it's tasteless, but you do kind of just, it sits in your mouth, and if you do taste that water, right? It feels refreshing.
Yeah. Wow, amazing! Just through simple sips of water, just, you know, adding some deep breathing and setting intention to it, and the experience is just miraculously different. Yeah. So yeah, and it's funny. Both of you share like the first sip that you just mindlessly just chug it down, and that's like 99.999% of the time people drink. You know. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope their experience has inspired you to try, you know, to drink your beverage a bit differently next time. And thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.